Hello and welcome back. So today I reached in the bucket of locks that I got from Randy Perkins. Reached in and pulled out this oval. I did it on purpose because I happened to see this one is a Lockwood, and of course I absolutely love Lockwoods. But not only that, but it's also pinned by, I'm gonna mess this up because I'm real good at butchering names, but this is Tipene or Tipene. I think it's Tipene. But at any rate, it is called Malicious. But he had messaged me because this intrigued me when I opened the package from Randy, because it is a Lockwood, but this is a Spp'd key. And he had said through the messages that he fashioned this key to work for this lock, so it had me pretty curious. He also said that he had sent this originally to Michael Maynard, who has a really great channel, so you guys should go check him out as well. But at any rate, I wanted to see if I could get into it. Looking at that back piece just now, because there's no play between where that clicks or where that slides between the two pieces of the lock. That's going to catch in my vise really bad. So you know what I think I'm going to do, and I've done this on other Lockwoods, is I'll take this back piece off before I start picking. That way, if I do, when I do get it open, I'll know it's open and I don't have to fight that on the vise, because otherwise it will catch in my vise. So Lockwoods have these crazy, any of the ovals have that big back piece like that, and it catches real bad. Usually whenever I send them off as challenge locks, I cut that top piece off so that way it doesn't catch in anybody's vise. But at any rate, it is locked up, still has a mummied key, but we're going to put it in the vise and see if I get into it, see what he put in this lock. My vise over here. Hopefully. There we go. Put that up for you guys. There we go. Let's see. Lockwood, but it has that very short, or very tight top on it. So I think I can probably use my homemade tension wrench, the one that I made for Yale keyways actually, because it should, and it does, fit in there just nicely. Okay, and I am going to use my gem because, well, that's what I like to use. Find my gem. There it is. Alright, and I should work off of this ledge right here, kind of at an angle. There we go, just like that. Okay, let's zoom in a hair for you guys so we can see what kind of awesomeness we have in this lock. I watched West Coast Picks pick one of his locks yesterday or the day before he posted it, I think. But at any rate, let's see, I'm going to pull forward search for 2. Okay, I got a little push on it, but it didn't click. Oh, there it went. Okay. 3. It's giving me counter. Okay, got a couple clicks on him. Okay, cool. Went into a false set. 5 is on the ground. Okay, got to click on him, but he's still going. Okay, deep false set going off of him. Okay, I just touched 4 and it went even deeper. 3 is on the ground. Oh, counter. Got to click on him. Okay, kept my false set. That was good. Now 5's back down. We are playing a spool game here. Couple clicks on him. 4. Give me counter. Oh, and it's open. Awesome. Yeah, that is a spoolish lock. But excellent feedback. That was fun. That's a really awesome lock. I love it when a lock tells you exactly which pin needs to be picked next, and that one definitely did. That was cool. Let's zoom out and hopefully go ahead and gut this thing. I already took the back piece off, so I had to be real careful with this. I'm going to set this up in here. I'm going to turn you guys around. go. Now I'm very much so considering doing something I never do. I never unmummy a key, but this being a Lockwood with a Schlage key, I kind of want to, you know what, I'll just check it out off cam. I don't want to unmummy the key because I don't ever unmummy keys. I'll check it out when I put it back together. I just want to see how that works in the lock. That's unusual to me. So at any rate, we are going to shim this because it is a challenge lock. Shim in there. There we go. And take my follower. The pins are up just like that, and it is a 6-pinner. Grab a pick here, show you that all the pins are in and working. Oh yeah, all pins are there, all 6 pins. Looks like he's done some beautiful work to this thing. One is a nice serrated, 2 is another serrated, 3 is a serrated with a spool on top, 4 is a standard, 5 is a serrated, and 6 is a very nice looking spool. Looks like we have, oh, hold on a second here, let me grab a pick just to make sure. Yeah, we have threading in 1, looks like 1 thread, almost, yeah, just 1 thread in 2, threading all the way through in 3, 4 is smooth, threading in 5, and like 2 threads in 6. Yeah, so awesome stuff there, man. Really good looking. You guys can see all that. The only chamber that was untouched was 4, so which consequently that's the only standard pin he has in there as well. Let's pull that shim and see what he put up top. In 1 we have a serrated, nice thin serrations on that, and a copper spring that didn't want to come all the way out. There it came. In 2 we have a nice looking spool, kind of has a step down feature to it. Very good looking pin there. Hopefully that's showing up nice and sharp. Alright, and another copper spring in 2. 3, okay, looks like we have a very sharp spool. Yeah, like a double spool. Good looking pen. And let's get that other spring out. Here's another copper spring. You know what, I'm going to take 4, 5, and 6 out the other side just to make it easier. Maybe I'm not. I forgot. These do not like my follower. Alright, I guess we won't. Alright. We have a spool. Nice looking, with a spool with a serration in the middle there, or actually it's kind of a raised spot in the middle more than anything, so it kind of makes it like a double spool. Awesome pin there, man. Let's see here, and a short copper spring. In 5 we have another one of those spools. Come on out of there. There we go. He was in like that, and he is a serrated spool as well. Nice looking pen. And another copper spring. And then in 6 we have, he hopped out on me but I saw him, he was another spool, and he has some steps in him as well. So awesome looking pens, man. Great job on this lock. There you go. Nothing done up in the Bible. There's no way for him to get up in there. It's completely sealed. So But what a fun lock, man. Definitely a lot of talking in that lock, a lot of feedback, all those spools. That's a lot of fun. Let's zoom in, show you guys these pins. Like I said before, we had a serrated, come on, focus, serrated in 1, serrated in 2 key pin, a serrated with a spool in 3, 4 was a standard, 5 was a serrated, 1 light serration at the top, and then a spool in 6. Up top we had a serrated pin in 1, a step down spool in 2, 3 was a double spool almost, then we had a spool with a kind of a serration in the middle on 4, 5 had the same deal. Nice sharp spool with a serration in the middle. Then we had a step down spool in 6. We had all copper springs up top. That's what was inside of Malicious by Tipene. And thank you very much, Randy Perkins, for sending it to me. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your time, and well, don't break the law.